Hi everyone, this is Gillian. As promised, I've come back on to make a video to show you the results of the experiment I did with oiling paper. I only came across the video for how to do this and make it kind of like faux vellum a couple of weeks ago. I can't now remember the name of the lady whose video that was, but as she said on hers, there are lots of other videos on YouTube about this process. I've had a look at a few and they're all pretty much the same. So I'd never come across this technique before, and I really like the idea of the faux vellum. So I did a piece of music paper, and as you can see, it looks very, very different than a plain sheet of music paper. Actually, this one has got some splodges on from where I've been oiling, but you can still see the difference in the colour. This is out of the same book of paper, and that it makes the paper transparent like vellum. So I then wondered whether it would make any difference which type of oil is used. So I did an experiment using 4 different types of oil. So the first is rapeseed oil. As you can see, that's just a plain bit of paper. It's made it lovely and clear. I like the texture of the paper changes as well. I used the piece of paper I just showed you. That is napkin decoupaged onto that for using in my journaling, and so I use that sheet for everyone. And what I love is that the images come out so nicely on the back, so using it as in a journal, you're getting a different effect on the back, and I think that looks really pretty. And then I also used a page from Lindsay Zenor's Nevermore Creations journaling kit called Ode to Nature, which I've just made a journal of, which you can see in another video. Again, I think it's lovely that the images come out in the reverse, that you can see through on the page, and I'm sure I'll think of lots of other nice ideas for how to use these. So that was using the rapeseed oil. Then the next set I've got is using baby oil. Again, pretty transparent, nice feel to the paper. Perhaps a little tiny bit darker. That's Lindsay's digital kit page again, showing that the colour comes out beautifully on the reverse side. And this one is the birds that I'd decoupaged on. It's, I guess that another value of this is, of course, you haven't got the roughness of the decoupage. If you want that, that's absolutely fine, but if you want the image without the texture on the page, this is a lovely way of doing that. So I printed them, I copied them, photocopied them first. That's why you're losing the texture. This is corn oil. I don't think it came out quite as evenly as the other oils. Again, I don't mind that. I don't mind the difference. This page and this page I think looks pretty much the same as the other oils. And then lastly, almond oil, which again has given not quite such a smooth finish. Again, I do like that finish, but that isn't really noticeable on these pages. That one and that one. The only difference with the almond oil, I think, is that it hasn't brought the colour out quite so much as the others. If you can see that, doesn't enhance the colour as much, I didn't think. Now, so they're all valuable to use. I would say, well, the one that I've chosen to carry on using is the baby oil, because quite apart from anything else, that's such a cheap alternative, and it's got a nice smell to it. The one I've got is a store's own make, and it doesn't have the beautiful smell like a particular product name beginning with J over here in the UK. I guess you get it over there in America as well, which I know most people who watch these videos, I think, are in America. And just on the vintage paper, when I did it directly onto the paper rather than onto the copies, this one, I'm sorry, I'm leaving you with nothing to look at but my desktop sometimes. The great value of that, which was with the baby oil, is that it did get rid of the vintage smell, which was quite strong on that paper and on some others I've done. I also carried on experimenting. I did a magazine cover, and again I was so pleased. Sorry, just went to get the magazine. I was so pleased that you can see the difference there, how that's really enhanced the colour. So I photocopied it and then oiled it, and I think that really enhanced that colour. I love that image. I'm definitely going to use that in a journal. And again, there's the rear side, which gives another different feel and look to it. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I tried to keep that short this time, and happy oiling. I love the technique now. I've used it a lot already in this last couple of weeks. Take care. Bye.